Okay, second part of this video game look back review, whatever you want to call it, 10 years on, GTA San Andreas, and hopefully it's more talk about the video game itself. You can say what I'm stuck at now is inside a pit of, nope, I got out of it now. I remember the first time I played this, actually I can remember this bit for some reason. I remember for some reason I died a lot during this first, but even though it's incredibly easy, all you have to do is try and just like bike around a little bit. What's surprising me actually about this now is about how hard it is to actually play the video game just because of some of the limitations that are on it back then. Turning, just going faster, a lot of it is actually quite difficult now when you're used to the much smoother handling of like GTA 5 or something like that. A lot of modern video games now are smoking into the I mean, the sound effects though, still, and like, pretty much it's still great in terms of like story, sound, everything other than the look of the game. Everything that makes the game gone downhill, but nothing else. But yeah, the first mission was probably one of the most iconic video games of all time. It's pretty small scale. All you have to do is bike around. So it's another one of the ways that just gets you into the world nice and slow, rather than just loading you in with some big mission. Almost all the GTAs. The GTA 5 actually, which is pretty much just a remake of this one. It's a really good opener where I actually get to do more. You get to drive like the car around. It gets you into all the aspects of the video game, rather than GTA San Andreas, where it's almost like every mission just gets you into another aspect of the game. So you'll have the shooting one, the car one, the bike one, one where it gets you into all of the world building that this video game does specifically. So an interesting one is San Andreas into the GTA canon, because it does a lot of things that the game series wouldn't do later on. All the stuff about building your character up so slowly isn't done later on a lot. None of the other ones have like where you can do so specific, just building it up in terms of like, build some muscle up, build some this up. All the rest of them do it in much more subtle ways, rather than this one where it isn't just in like an insane level of detail you can do, where you can get every little bit of it matched up. A lot of them and all, for some reason, ditched the clothing aspect of it. I can understand more why they ditched all like the building your muscle up and some of the swimming ones, because it makes the game almost unfair. If you've not done a lot of stuff outside of the main like core mission, then it's pretty much impossible to actually finish the video game, just because of that difficult. There's one where you have to swim. If you've not done like hours of swimming outside of the video game missions, if you've not done anything like outside of that, it's pretty much impossible to do. If you haven't done that, you have to do like shitload of just like swimming around, which seems pretty much unfair. But yeah, so I don't eased a lot of that just for more casual stuff. But the clothing aspect of it, where you can like, later ones you can obviously change your clothes, but it's not so specific as having such a big range, and you usually just put on like one item. In GTA 4 you can put on a suit, but you can't change like every like the trousers. Like, well, you can do, but it's just a lot more limited. But yeah, so they've cut a lot of stuff out of this one, even though now obviously they've got the capacity to do a lot more. This video game seems to have more you can do in it than number 5, which is odd since they came out like 9 years apart, and the other one's on the system which would much better support that level of stuff you can do. I can remember you had a mobile phone in this as well. So, funny little thing. But there's loads of stuff in it that I've forgotten, like little bits of just nice little touches that they've got. I mean, I remember almost all of the big parts of the video game, but not the little ones that actually have a mobile phone. But yeah, just really help you get set into that world, which is obviously the intention of what it's trying to do here. These early bits just to get you in. This game almost feels like it's delayed satisfaction. Like you don't really start to enjoy the game properly. Or well, it's still enjoyable, but not not the way it would be. Not what would make it such an iconic, brilliant game. If it was just this for 30 or 40 hours, however long the game's story takes to actually do, and it wouldn't be seen as a classic. It's only because of that stuff later on where you can just go absolutely crazy in the desert. You can do it. Also, full disclosure, I've played this before, but I've never actually gotten past the desert bits. I think I've played this like trying to get through it rather than just for fun about 3 times, and each time I failed like in the desert bit, and I've gotten further each time. and then just lost interest. It's already been about 30 hours. Can't do it anymore. I'm not really even very good at this video game. This one, for some reason, I find much more difficult than the other one. Just because of that size, that scale, it's so intimidating compared to like Vice City, which is just 2 islands. But yeah, there's a lot more. There's a lot to recommend about it, so a lot to completely lost afraid of what we're doing. But this is almost like GTA San Andreas. You just like talk a load of crap, and then there's so much that you could talk about. You just lose the thread of what you were doing before and give up. I show you all up. But no. So yeah, this is like getting you in touch with how you can build your character. You can get a haircut now. This is what he's trying to do. But yeah, there's just so much to this game. Almost ugly now. I mean, it is ugly game compared to a lot of stuff now. Almost like a relic of that kind of life. I think for some reason I have to associate this and all with like the actual time it's set in. Even though it came out about 10 years after, like that hip hop grunge kind of thing, which is like on the radio and like where it's set. It seems so specific to them. You probably could. It's a good document of that time, even though it's obviously set afterwards. Looking at every single character sort of like their own individual thing. Like, look at that guy, that barber guy. Some of the stuff with this, I can see why they did go back. Like, needing so many variations in his hair, it's almost obsessive. I know it doesn't seem that many there, but you can unlock one later on. Just completely insane, like the level of detail they're putting into this. I mean, and all considering it only took them 2 years to follow this up. But in between GTA 4 and 5, it took them 5 years to make. 2008, 2013, yeah. Even though that game isn't anywhere near as much of a quantum leap forward as this one is. I mean, there are stuff in 5 which is advanced from the before, like the multiple characters that you can play as. It's probably the biggest one, and a few other things that's much smaller. Um, but yeah, there was so much in this which was advanced from GTA Vice City that this was just like quantum leap ahead. This was massive change for everything. There's so much more you can do in this. To do that in 2 years, it's got a sort of marvelous. It's weird now because it's like a pretty rough video game to look at, and a lot of the sort of aspects of the gameplay are rough to actually play. But there's so much ideas there that it almost doesn't matter that it's rough. Because of everything that it does that's so right in the video game. So for all the aspects of it that are rough, like the look of it and the camera angle, it's just driving me crazy. It moves so much. You can forgive all that because there is so much in it. There is, and it's so iconic as a video game. You can forgive all the stuff it doesn't do right, which is actually quite a lot when you look back at it from modern eyes. You can forgive a lot of that, and it's insane difficult because of how ambitious it is and how absolutely like off the wall the way it changed the industry and all that can forgive all the little touches that don't really work as well. Just and also the brilliant story will carry you through as well. What's also pretty shocking, like 10 years later, because it's seen as such a video game, it's so controversial. Is the fact that it's been like 20 minutes or something. You've not even used like a gun or anything. All you've done is drive around or skate around on like a bike. Oh, brilliant song and all on the soundtrack now. Ice Cube, Today Was a Good Day. Brilliant soundtrack of all that 90s like hip hop in this video game. See, this is how difficult it is to control it and just crash all the time. But yeah, it's like for all the controversy that's in this, you can just do whatever you want then. It's not. You have to do all the shoot and everything. You do to progress in the storyline, but it's meant to be all about freedom of the video game. So to think that you'd have to do all that stuff is just absolutely crazy. It annoys me how this game gets so much controversy when like absolute crap just gets like nothing on it. You know, it's much worse and has no kind of redeeming artistic merit. The game obviously does. Anyone's actually played it. But yeah, great video game. You just keep playing it through. hopefully I'll be able to think of more almost whole cloth observations regarding it. So yeah, keep watching. Let's see if I can not kill that ride this time.